Okay, so this is an example of using logarithms to find t, or simply the time in investment. So let's give an example. Let's give an situation in here. So let's say that Mr. Ziming here, Mr. Ziming invested, let's say, 25,000, okay, $25,000 with a rate of 5.5% compounded annually, okay, with a rate of 5%, and he wants to make his money, which is $25, his investment, we call it investment, to be let's say 50,000, yeah, 50,000. Question is now, how many years will it take for the investment, to be $50,000, okay? This one, same this one. Okay, so this is the situation. I would like you to look at very carefully. Mr. Ziming invested $25,000 with a rate of 5.5% compounded annually. And he wants to make his investment, here, investment, to be $50,000. Question is, how many years will it take for the investment to be, say here, to be 50,000? Okay, so let's solve this one. So our A in here, we're going to use the formula A is equal to P1 plus R raised to T. Okay, that's our basic formula. Now we're going to find what is given. What are the given one in here? Given. So we have our A, which is this one, $50,000. Our P, that up there is this one, 25,000. Okay, 25,000. Our rate is 5.5%. 5.5%, or in decimal, that's going to give you 0.055. Okay. Okay, and our N here is simply 1 because it's called compounded annually. Okay, it's yearly. Now, what is missing here is the time. Do we know how much time will it take? No, so we're going to solve for that. So all of this given, we're just going to put everything, all of this, into the equation, this equation. Okay, so our A, what is our A in here? Let's put our A. Our A is 50,000 is equal to the principal, which is 25,000, multiplied by 1 plus our rate is 5.5. We're going to use the decimal version, 0.055, and raised to T. Okay, let me just delete this part. Raised to T. Okay, we don't know the T, right? So we will first simplify this one. Simplify this one first. So that's going to give you 1 plus 0.055 is going to give you 25,000 multiplied by 1.055. Okay, this one is still the same, 50,000. Okay, so we already have done that. We're now going to remove 25,000, divided by 25,000 both sides. Then we cancel this out. So what is left in the other side is only 1.055 raised to T. And what is left in here is this one. So if we're going to divide this one here, we'll cancel this out first. Cancel 3 zeros. You only have 50 divided by 25. So if I'm going to put that in my calculator, 50 divided by 25 is simply 2, okay? So there's only 2 in here. That is 2, okay? So I'm going to use different color now. Here, I'm going to use the logarithms this time, okay? Here, I will say log of 2 is equal to the log of 1.055 and then T, okay? Okay, now we're going to use the power property of our logarithm. So how do we do this? Say this is the same. Log 2 is equal to this one. Put it in front. T logarithms of 1.055. Okay. Then we're going to divide it by the same logarithms of 1.055. This one the same also, the logarithms of 1.055. So what happens now? This is going to be cancelled out, okay? Okay, so what is left in there now is just the t. Okay, t now, what is left here now is this one. Log of 2 divided by the log of 1.055, yeah, is equal to t. Okay, put this one in your calculator. Okay, so I'm going to put that in my calculator right now. I'm going to say log 2 divided by the log of 1.055. So my calculator tells me it's going to be, if I'm going to simplify this one, this is going to give me 12.946157111 is equal to t. Okay, so if you're going to be looking at this one, this is approximately this one. This is approximately 13 years, yeah? Okay, so this is the t in here now. I'm going to write it this way. Is around 12.94. Okay, that is in years. Okay, so but how are we going to clearly say this one? So we can say that it's going to be 12 years. Okay, what you're going to do is get this one and multiply it by 12 times 12 months. Okay, so if I'm going to multiply that by 12 months, I'm going to be given 11. Okay, so this one alone, this one, if I'm going to multiply that, that's going to give me 11.3538. So which is just around 11 months. Okay, so I will now say that 12 years and 11 months. Okay, here 11 months. Okay, so that is actually the data. So we're going to go back to our question. It says here, how many years will it take for the investment to become 50,000? So according to our given calculation, we're not going to answer our question. It says that it will take 12 years and 11 months as for the investment to be $50,000. Okay, so this is now your answer. Okay, so I hope this helps. Thank you so much.